Video brought to you by Morante Plumbing and Oil. Morante.
And we are back. G-Mac and Winnie coming at you with another edition of the Outlaws podcast. Big fella. Let's get dangerous. This is how this motherfucker talks on the phone. I thought only women had that voice.
No.
Bro, you absolute fairy. I saw that and I went, yeah, you're giggling during the whole entire intro. So why don't you just...
I need to hit this because it needs to kill the fact that it smells like something shit in the corner of the room.
Well, Gene, that may or may not have happened.
Oh, God, it's heavy. It's
I don't understand why.
Super thick.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, that did it.
All right, I'll take some.
All right, yep. So she loosened up.
Oh, yep, there it is.
There it is. Yep.
There, that one was there. All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, sorry about for the low entry, but this dude gets on the phone. Oh, hi, yes, this is Highland Winnie calling.
All right.
Only women do that, bro.
At least 3. His voice.
I don't believe you.
It was help you.
I do have over under
and which
okay.
fair.
Yep.
So 11 calls in a row.
Flush.
Stuck in Pine Hill, waiting for the next.
The taxi you're wearing?
Yeah. Your courtesy concern.
With wrestling. That's Winnie's other show at a couple.
We had the. Yeah, we got the Hogan. Hogan.
Top.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Right.
I will say this.
Yeah.
For the show, like we. So
good.
Yeah.
This amount of things, it's going to put you in front. The amount of people that would see our out and you get stars. Your budget to promote.
And what's funny together things.
Yeah, we really just need some.
Our rabbit holes lead to things and comes up on our YouTube follows.
Or get into more
And that have, and it's on your that have 30,000 views.
I mean, the one I knew. For
Yeah.
Oh, my mom set me down for part of life. String budget. That right
We
now.
probably could. No, this is all.
Yes. The one stand.
Correct.
Like we need a shoot.
Right. We know enough to navigate it ourselves.
States away and got
had more front and center.
our own shit. We Outlaw Blitz T-shirt that we came.
That I had sent you the video. Has 1 million followers on over. Give people the opportunity to listen. We have
A guy who's a plumber. You know, he's in a plumber thing about with his wife. His wife just posed in these different. Look at use. I go well, and I gave. I'm in. I can market like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Idea, a logo, coming up with a saying. You know, color, simplicity.
We're gonna let his pictures to have.
I don't know these things.
Yeah, it'll be. Here we go.
Okay.
Yep. That's how you get.
You know, if a person grabs onto you every head talks about it. They discuss
uh, that angle. Then you got essentially two. I don't know. Hopefully, gaining some.
I'm working on a logo. Um,
A little down.
Like just in the 69 to 70.
We like it.
You guys are missing an opportunity. I said, cars. You could do an episode on Elvis cars.
Yeah.
There's been race cars. The pink Cadillac has been duplicated. Or NH drag
John
cars.
Force had it.
Yeah, like Rusty Wallace had
it. Yeah.
So there's so much Elvis out there,
Right.
that I think you're just too narrow viewed right now.
It could be. You could open up. You could be right there. And that's just it. And if I listen to a lot of the other Elvis podcasts, or look at what else is out there that for Elvis, it's a lot of monthly shows. It's a lot of bi-monthly shows. Not very much as weekly.
Right.
Because the man's been dead for so long, there's not a whole lot of new material. Now, 2 years ago, when the movie came out and then Priscilla's movie came out, it got super hot again. The summer kicks up every year because of the Elvis Festival, but
did you ever think about maybe attacking the Elvis thing from a different side? It might not have been before, like when we interviewed Stephen Piercy,
right?
He's like, oh yeah, as long as you don't want to talk about sex, drugs, and rock and roll, I'm good. I go, cool. I want to talk about drag racing. He was like, and dude, that disarmed him, and all of a sudden they were like, holy shit, this is one of the best interviews this guy's ever given.
Right.
Because it's not the run of the mill. I heard the same story 100 times.
Right. It's where we ended up in rock and roll
LA, yeah.
out in LA.
Yeah. So have you ever thought about going at Elvis that side?
Yeah, that would be
just
great.
a different angle where everybody's such a fan, they don't come at it from all the things he wasn't.
Right.
You know, or the things away from the music that he loved and did. And,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's definitely a good way to give the kick in the pants. Although I did see that, I think I've linked Jimmy on a few things on Facebook. Baz Luhrmann is now, I guess, getting to the closing stages of the next film, which was all the concert footage he bought from RCA that was unused. It was on a cutting room floor from a bunch of other projects.
Yeah.
And he's putting out a whole new Elvis concert.
Oh, nice.
That'll be coming out. That's going to be in theaters in the winter. So that'll be picking up. But yeah, no, definitely other angles. Because yeah, you do. You get such tunnel vision.
Well, especially when you have such a narrow topic.
Right.
You know. Yeah. And you understood that going in.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's other things to break. You could take a song, break down lyrics. One show could just be breaking down lyrics.
Yeah.
It is. It's how it happens. There was something I wanted to talk to you about.
Elvis and AI it would be a fun show too, because people have gone absolutely batty.
AI has gotten so good.
Yeah.
Listen, you and I listened to a podcast last night.
Which was all AI.
Was all AI.
Yeah.
Completely AI. You knew it was, and I'm like, a podcast? Which, for whatever reason, I don't know why they wouldn't sub that out to real people.
A couple guys, yeah, that might know.
But the reality was it was all AI, and I knew it just by the way the words were.
Right.
But if you weren't aware, if you weren't smart to it, you wouldn't know that was AI.
Right.
But I just knew because of the words that were being used in the rhythm they were being used.
The weird phrasings, the very cookie cutter way that they talk, and the odd flow
and the pauses that wouldn't be natural.
Right. Right.
You know, like our back and forth right there. There's not second ago. The hat is black with red.
And himself up a lot is when he
The Chinese counter. And no, it'll be like 8,000. That's the way you improve AI.
right.
You know? I saw a very funny meme today. Working.
That's awesome. Yes.
That's huge.
I don't know if it's game or not, but it was. And they, for whatever reason, he is
South. See all these awesome. I'm a real American. Pretty awesome.
and shuffling off to Buffalo next. And just in getting through it.
I know.
It's 12 days this entire month. And once the Stallions kick off,
Absolutely. I'm game.
normal. It's all Saturdays and Sundays, or Saturdays at the fucking start time. It's going to be balls hot every week now.
Yeah. Well, it probably gives them more room to deal with weather too.
Right.
If some shit goes sideways, you can then start at 6 o'clock instead of
4:30 or whatever it is. Yeah.
Well, you know what's hot about that field? Boston played on that field last year. It's all turf.
Right.
So it's just baking.
That shit radiates. It's bad.
Yeah, that's no good. Nice little stadium though, but you got to watch where you park. Foul balls will end up in your fucking truck.
Oh yeah.
Windshield, everything else.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody today. I was talking to my mom this morning. I took her to breakfast, and I was like, I think Highland might finally pull the trigger and buy himself a nice little truck. I said I said, and yeah, you deserve it, bro. You're not putting a ton of miles on. Over the miles on their car.
Yeah. I think sure. There's 100.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about maybe. I'm thinking about maybe him to North Carolina, looking at it. We have family in.
Post.
You know what I'm saying? And you. Right. Off, and then fly home.
fly from here to
Yeah.
drive it down to Texas.
The flight is cost.
Flew to Westchester to Florida. She left. So then, of course, late fly from come home.
Yeah, but the work
To pay for the lift because of the flight being delayed and causing her to lose that connection. They ended up paying for her lift, so it wasn't bad. But she's like, "Listen, it's just the flexibility. There's so few flights going into these smaller airports. You get one canceled or one delayed, you're done you can be done for the day."
It's funny though. This is the conversation I had with my sisters today. I said, "Listen, when you're retired, when we get to retirement time,
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care.
right,
I'm not home on Sunday. Okay, I'm home on Monday because I live 15 minutes from the airport.
right."
I'm not fucking. We have too many options here."
And she said, it's funny that the best flight package going overseas now is they're flying out of Stewart.
Yeah.
Because they're going to Ireland first, and then they're stopping in Iceland on the way. Yeah.
It's and there's people that perfect this stuff. And that gets you to somewhere like bang. Albany, Detroit.
It's not having the life of a come in whenever they want. Where you have time.
Yeah, I mean, if you had like a
Yeah.
Something like that. Your 30 hours of your week is just going back. Again, outside of a small city when you were
Right.
to know that 10 minutes, so what?
Yeah.
You know, it's
Layout. So
yeah. If you lived in Albany, think what do you care?
Start.
You're not going to the city. You're going to go to Boston from there. Going,
Yep.
you know, and not way west of New York City.
Yeah, it is.
And if
There's
any laundry this week,
just saw the brand. It was
so
Blanco Nueve.
that's like Clorox.
Yeah.
Or it's like 409, but their version.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. There's a new one.
Yeah. I do have over under if you want to go to that.
Yeah, sure.
All right. We have done before. Over and under, presented by GMAC. I should probably click that on. Is it overrated or is it underrated? Number one, fresh out of the dryer, clothes, sheets, towels, anything.
All right, towels, totally underrated. Love towels, sheets.
Underrated though. And I jeans fresh out of the dryer. Out and you
Yeah, like pajamas after your pair of worn pajamas.
blanket. All right, under we're
Oh man. Somebody, I forget. After you grab the ice cream sandwich, now you're gummy and whatnot. Rather have an ice cream cone or a cup of ice cream.
give me a vanilla or rainbow sprinkle. This high above the cone.
Right.
I want it. The best part
It
to me.
is.
Yeah.
The two cones. You can get like the wafer.
It's like a whole cone.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Like if they went like, damn man, I could go for an ice cream. Cake. Yeah, they do.
Absolutely.
On gardens.
I could give
That's what because like
top and get numbers and
Yeah.
lettuce. Yeah, underrated in that aspect. But if I'm not going to buy a potted plant, so that shit I don't care about.
Yeah, so I bought my mom a plant today,
Right.
but I don't mind walking around those and seeing what they have.
The fertilizer is an off-putting smell to me.
Yeah, the places I went didn't have it.
All right.
They don't have it for sale, so you don't smell
Right.
it. We're fucking packed, bro.
Oh,
because
absolutely.
everybody's buying their.
Forget about it.
Yeah. My mom always has like red and white flowers, and I brought her like a nice yellow. I'm like, listen, you have the same two color flowers everywhere. I'm
Right.
like, I got you something
You
different.
know, my mother, Tony Ann, she's good with plants.
Yeah.
She can plant a garden or plant plants, and they thrive and they do well.
Old Mean D's a brown thumb. She kills it all.
Carly kills everything. The funny shit was last year, I forget which one of the kids gave her a plant for Mother's Day, and we left it with her mother so her mother could put it in a pot.
I remember this.
To bring it back over to our house so she can kill it in 2 weeks anyway.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you guys left dinner or brunch or something, and the mother took her plant.
Yeah, we left
plant home so it didn't die.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right, so underrated then.
Underrated for produce, overrated for the other stuff.
Because you don't buy flowers.
I just don't do that.
Okay.
Super underrated.
It's the season. That's why I have
opposite. Or
I like orange creamsicle one too.
yeah, yeah, you can't fuck them up.
Yeah, no.
For his, I find myself lost in buying shit I don't need.
There. You would rate this because I know you like the shop. A lot of
Right.
not like a lot, but peak. Is this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, YouTube, I've gotten better. As you pulled the little friggin' hatch apart, but thanks to the great stuff, my grandfather always had it.
tennis was out of there.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Yesterday I picked up a Mac and bought my son 900.
Right.
Just to pay for the parts.
Right.
I threw some money in a cabinet.
Things, the more I could make. Original. Are you looking to upgrade some stuff?
So for me, original form,
Right.
where him.
You said, you're buying 43-year-old parts.
We're on there all day.
With our spot. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might need to just fucking.
Great.
Yeah. You're buying this shit tool.
They learned to love it. Curious to know you'll handle it.
Right. And at a price that's decent. Like,
right.
Look, snap on $300. Here's this one. It might last as long, but you can 10 years last.
Right, and it comes down to how
you get for it.
Absolutely.
I understand. In the back, all the like detailing call.
If people start to realize that shit's there.
All right, so that's Want to do a rabbit hole now? This week.
Start us off.
Comes out John Gruden unboxing. Now it's come down to like from his high school that he from Eastern Michigan. Brief unboxing. I swear he's got a this thing ain't working. He's gonna fuck himself up. Like every school box.
Yeah.
So it's every single time a new one comes out, I watch it.
Okay.
He's Barstool, so it's Bar. They know social media.
Unboxings.
It's unboxed. Dude, come on, Jake, throw me the ball. TikTok, they're doing this. NBA and like it was unreal. Like dominate.
They would.
They would dominate today.
To take a shot. 15 years with hands in their faces and defense.
Yeah, right. Where you were.
Yeah.
Amazing what how in today's NBA.
Team against whatever your start
At that time, because Olajuwon.
Leitner was the only college.
Barkley was motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
John Stockton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Bunch
it's
of kids that
really peak was. I think I know you've seen him on. They got it all down. He's fireman. His firemen know this. Hey, this blah blah blah. He goes about all the fucking guy you've been fucking your mother and you said, and if you're with her, get the fuck out of my party. They break down the whole 40th birthday affair. He knew.
Jesus.
Yeah, they were like ahead of it. So now everybody from that TikTok video is looking for the actual fucking viral video
Oh,
of
that's bad.
this guy breaking down his. He's like, and I saw his little thin dick. I wasn't impressed.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's rough.
but they do like a whole breakdown of, and it's funny how they break it down.
Shit. What did I watch this week? A lot of Star Wars because while I was away, it was like the first night.
It was May the 4th.
Right, it was May 4th that weekend. So I didn't even talk about Wildwood at all. Had great weather. So the first day, you talked to me the entire way down, which made the ride go super fast.
Yep.
I get there. It's beautiful out. Check in. It was like at 82 or 83. They had a percussion band competition at the convention center, and the band was staying at my hotel, so they were practicing. So I sat out and watched them practice. That was cool as hell. Like, all right, beautiful. I'll walk about a mile and a half. Wait, it only lasted for like maybe 15. Yeah, more so Saturday night when I went. It was Friday 6. I got but I get waves, people watching and whatnot. I'm like, oh. From the croc, go to bring. Bitch don't start till next weekend. My leg off just above the knee.
How far
From work? Maybe.
right?
Go to the stoplight. The big blocks the most. And houses and all that stuff. And I'll order some food in. And I'm like, oh, what's this? Based at night.
Yeah.
I started at like 8.
Darth Vader, Anakin.
Oh.
Anakin.
It was
all
awesome.
parts of Anakin. Is probably the
cutting in and out.
Yeah, that whole.
Voice, and then it just kicked back in. So it the girl who played Little Leia was amazing.
Yeah.
That third sister, she was good too.
Yep.
When you come, I
couldn't stand her.
And you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, man, what is it with her? She's trying to please him so much. And then Obi-Wan's like, you were in the temple.
She was a Jedi.
She was a Padawan.
Yeah.
And yeah, she
saw him when he came in.
She got hit by the saber but didn't die.
Yeah.
But laid there until he left.
Yep.
And then she wanted to get at him. And then the fact that he's like, you didn't think I saw this coming?
Right.
But again, she doesn't die. She takes the fucking lightsaber hit and doesn't die.
Yeah.
But then Ben saves her. And it was awesome. It was cool.
That was a really good series.
Really good.
Did you watch Mandalorian?
I have not.
Or Boba Fett? Book of Boba?
I haven't watched that.
That's good too. So what all these do, what Disney, some people hate it, whatever.
Right.
But what all of those shows do is give so much more depth to the shit we grew up on.
Right.
Like,
And it's
so much more depth.
seamless integration in storytelling that ties up so many loose ends you didn't even realize were there.
Right, because you're like, oh, Luke's with his uncle. I mean, and then they kind of there's
Right.
a whole fucking vacant thing.
Yeah.
And then you see in Obi-Wan that like he's keeping an eye on him.
Yep.
He's hiding.
And Luke was a bitch then too.
But they're all in hiding, but he's still keeping an eye on
Right.
him.
So yeah, Mandalorian is definitely the next one I need to watch because I've seen clips now online, and I'm like, man, this looks fucking good.
Mandalorian was done before Obi-Wan.
Right.
Like it started like season 1.
Right.
Oh my god, dude, it is so good. So good. And then I don't know if it was Obi-Wan was next.
The only one I tried to watch
Or Book of Boba Fett. Book of Boba Fett was great.
I heard Solo was terrible.
The movie.
Right.
Yeah. I thought they were coming out with a Vader movie or series.
I think they're coming out with a series. I'm hoping they are. But I've seen stuff online, and a lot of it's fan fiction, so I don't know what's real and what's
yeah,
not.
AI again.
Yeah, there's a lot. There are movies coming out. There's a Grogu and the Mandalorian movie coming out.
Yeah, which kind
Jon
of
Favreau's directing.
he does a very good job with this stuff, but it kind of sucks because they have whole series,
Right?
Which is 7, 8, 9 hours, and now you're going to do it in a fucking 2-hour movie.
Yeah. Now movie number 10, I guess.
Is it? They're going to do one
with Rey.
Are they?
Yeah, slated for 2027 release.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, they actually have a whole new trilogy planned.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she's not a Skywalker.
Yeah, she's a Palpatine.
She's a Palpatine, but they say like if you, I don't know all that. I just watch the movies. I don't read the books or any of the backlog shit. But they say it's always they should have known Anakin was going to be bad because there's always a balance.
Right.
So if there's 2 really great ones, there's got to be 2. There's always a balance.
Right.
So we're up 3-1. No, you're not. Somebody's hiding. Somebody's fucking
this
bad.
This is 2-2. This ain't really 3-1.
Right.
Yeah. So who the next great Jedi will be?
Well, it's probably her.
It's going to be her. But who the next Sith is going to be? Because somebody's going to have to come back. Or
7, 8, 9.
Right.
And you
shit on Disney for so long because it was going
I thought all were pretty good.
Yeah. Palpatine's in a friggin' hologram.
If you got
I'm going to start Mandalorian tonight.
I thought Mandalorian was tough because of that's
another one.
That's kind of like it's more like a political show. You Let It Go is amazing. What Rogue does is it sets up what
Mandalorian is in July, which I can't wait for.
We went down our own rabbit hole. Right? You know, like the Sand People. Through Boba Fett that you never would have got.
Where in the timeline?
It starts right after Return of the
Sarlacc doesn't kill him. No,
So
that
right
makes
from
sense.
Return of the
More Jedi's Luke.
Well, yeah.
All right.
It's like an order, like
This is in the Mandalorian. But in Luke, it's Luke from the Jedi. It's him.
well, remember Vader. They use that facial stuff, but it's they use that facial.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. From A New Hope.
Yeah. Yes.
Telling him.
Her. Oh, yeah. No fucking way! It's Luke. It's Luke. Like,
All right, cool.
what's happening?
Right.
Because you don't.
Fuck me.
Right.
Because I watched so many real. But then I got curious about shit too. The Emperor was coming back. Tell me, Snoke. And
Voldemort.
Voldemort.
Yeah.
Like, look. They asked him to. They asked.
What he did job.
If they were to. Because he liked fucking Alan Rickman.
Yeah. But yeah, that whole scene where she jumped.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The whole fucking that whole.
In Obi-Wan. Pulls the ship out of the air and sets it back down.
He had that over. Just takes the lightsaber and light. We need it. Yeah.
Bantha tank. We keep saying we thought something was up with Carrie Fisher.
She had a really scratchy voice.
Yeah. Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
That rabbit hole was huge. Oh, shit. Oh. He's been doing stranger visits.
Yeah.
And he'll find the visiting and this girl that one, and his streams, he'll has like a fucking fan. Like people for her story. People put money on her phone and so some go off like they'd hang up, but it's like
Just imagine, man.
Right, and the people that listen, $10 to somebody who ain't got shit and hasn't had shit.
Right, to be able to go get coffee or deodorant or soap, whatever. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I get it.
So
yeah, I mean,
they're fun to watch.
It's completely random too, so you don't know what you're watching.
Right, you don't know what you're going to see.
Yeah.
So, but that's it. But nah, Star Wars has been definitely taking up a lot of this show.
Yeah, no, we're good. I mean, we're good, man. And we easily threw that together. We really had nothing.
No, it was just a fun, chill and chat episode.
Yeah.
So, but I think we'll be back next week, and we'll have our top 5s already decided. We'll do top 5 things that we did as children that kids today can't do anymore.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
I'll write that down. Take us home then.
All right. For G-Mac, this is Winnie. This has been the Outlaw Blitz podcast. And as always, take it easy.